Hey everybody, it's Jen Baya, Life Coach Positive Living. I hope everybody's doing great today. Want to talk about closure. Closure. We all want it. We all feel like we need it. Through the course of our lives, at some point or another, there's been a disagreement, argument with either family members, friends, co-workers, a significant other, brother, sister, mom, bosses, and things happen that we disagree and we wind up having an argument or end a relationship. But we feel like we need that closure to move on. And what we're doing is putting our lives on hold. This is not good. If we're waiting on acceptance or clearance from somebody else to move forward, then we're not progressing. And that is doing us a disservice. So, what do you do when you feel so sure that you've got to have this closure to move on, because it's affecting your daily life? It's affecting your ability to move forward, because it's occupying all that space that you can be doing so many other things, and it's taking up the majority of your mind and your heart. And for some of us, it's a showstopper for sure. Well, we all grow at different pace, okay? So you may have come to terms after separating yourself from a situation and getting the emotion out and just logically looking at it, and you may have come to terms with it. Maybe you made a little bit of a mistake and there's something you could have done differently, but you still feel an apology is in order. You got to stop, because your life is about fixing you and making your life the best that it can possibly be. And in order to do that, we got to be at 100% and feel good about ourselves. And you can do this without closure. Some people are always going to see us as the villain, the bad guy in a situation. Some people may actually have come to terms and realized, oops, they've made a mistake. And there are people in this world that have a horribly difficult time trying to apologize, and they never will. So let's say you're waiting, years can go by, and you can actually start to fall into a routine where you lose your self-esteem and you lose yourself. This is not going to happen any longer, because we're not going to wait for closure. You're not going to wait for closure. Now, say your apologies, do what you feel so that you have forgiveness and can move forward. But don't do it with the expectations from somebody else, because you're going to wind up getting hurt again and disappointed. Now, there are cases where, both sides concede and say, you know what, it was wrong. We probably, shouldn't be in each other's lives. We're toxic, or whatever the case is. And you can agree to disagree, and you can agree that moving on was the best option for both parties. But you're not going to get that final closure on it. So take a look at any situation right now that you feel like is really bogging you down and keeping you from progressing, and find closure within yourself. Find happiness within yourself, and realize that this